Boys, we are back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shade is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? We are back, and I'm just going to continue working on my website. Just finished eating. I'm ready to go. Part 2. Let's do this. Okay, let's check. Hello world. There you go. We are ready. Ready? Oh, hold on. Let me just turn you off. And I'm gonna need to open the chat. Okay. Perfect. C'est parfait. Allez-y. Voilà. Okay, let's do this. All right, so where did we end our stream? I basically I worked on the hero section and the freaky title, I would say. This one right here. This one right here. We worked on this. The fading effect. While I was like cooking, I was thinking of something to add. I know in the future I would like to add more things in here, like my projects, for example, like just a screenshots of projects that I worked on. But for now, it's a very simple landing page for my website, just to show off my my stacks, my projects. And I'm also going to add another thing here in the navigational bar, and that's going to be my CV. I'm going to upload it and add it here. I've already made one, but it was so bad. There's like a photo. I don't need that. There are different kinds of CVs or resumes that I need to make. One for Europeans and one for, the Silicon Valley type CV resume. So I did that, but it was not good. So I'm gonna work on that later this week. But my plan for now is to finish this up, and yeah. So let's continue with the stacks. I think we're ready for this. I'm ready for this. Excuse me. Okay. So for this we have a grid. So I'm going to use the grid fold that I have developed. So I have a grid fold. I can finally just commit this. Just commit that. I have here a grid fold. This one right here. And I'm going to use this to create the list. So I have a template item B, and it's going to be using the icon list here. Now, what are the properties that I need for this one? So first of all, we have an image, we have a title of the stack, and then the description or subtitle. And then we have here a link, a possible link that could redirect the users to another page, for example. So we can do that. We have already the title, we have description, we can do the icon, yeah, for sure. That's going to be the next one, and then the URL. So that's going to be also a string. And it's not supposed to be a required property because, oh no, sometimes you can just create a list item without a URL, and that's okay. So I have here the section that's going to be the container of this item list. So I'm gonna need to, okay, so this is going to be display flex because there are 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, or no, actually there's 2 because this is another display flex, right? So here we have display flex, and then flex direction is going to be column, that's right. And then we'll give it a gap of, how much was it? A gap of, it's auto, right? So I guess auto. That's it. And then inside of this we have item, right? List underscore item, something like that. And inside of this, you know what? Instead of section, we'll call it list. List. It's always hard to find a name for a class. List item, yeah, whatever. And then here we'll do list item underscore underscore item. No. Title. And then here we can create another class, list item underscore title, font size 1.5. I think it's fine, yeah. Okay, I think that's perfect. Hold on, let me just fix my my camera. Where is it? Ah. Tuck, 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 tuck. I wish there's a way to like zoom because it's so small. There we go. That's better, right? And earlier I got a feedback that I'm not using a lot. So how can we do that? Properties. Configure video. Properties. Color space rec 709. Color range. Full. Buffering. I don't think there's a way to like apply a lot for this thing. It's just the color spaces like that. Scale filtering, blending method, hide, properties, projector performance mode. No, I don't think I can change that, so I apologize. It is what it is. I can set it up on my camera directly, but I don't want to do that. It's gonna mess up my entire settings. So yeah, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, so we have the list item. I have the list item title. Now I need the arrow. So here, we're going to create the class list item URL. No, link. I think that's how I'll do it. So let's say, for example, here I have a div with a style of background color, and it's going to be something like that, and then a width, and then a height, and then a border radius. Okay, that's perfect. Just make it 25%. And then another one here, it's going to be, there you go. Thanks, Copilot. I appreciate that. And we also need the description. So come on, span, and then description. But here, I think we're gonna need something like a class of text h5. All right. Let's see. It's not gonna show up yet. The reason why. Oh, hello, Zero Amor. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, guys. I forgot to announce it on my Discord, but it seems like I don't have to. Some of you are already here. Oh yeah, what was I saying? I forgot to use the icon list in here. So maybe we can just do, I plan to only use like a for statement. Do I need? Nah, I don't think so. So let me just import it. Did I already import it? Icon cursor constant icon list is equal to define asynchronous import components icon list view. Perfect. And here we're going to do an icon list with a title. Oh, let me just test that. Let me just test that. There we go. So we have this. Now the problem is it's far, so I need to make sure that it's close to this. Because they all have no, I'm supposed to do it inside of the other one. Right here. I'm not going to create another fade in section. There you go. So you should be inside of that. All right. So we're doing fine. We already have here the list item. And here we have a flex direction. I just need to do the same thing for this. So we're going back in the icon list. In the title, I'm going to do the same thing. Display flex. And then flex direction. No, it's column. No, it's row. It's row. Is it row? It's column. It's column. And this one is row. There you go. Is it? No, this is column. This is row. No, they're both column. They're both column. Now I just need to do a little align here. Align items, center, or start. There we go. Supposed to be start. Then why is it not? This is dumb. This is dumb here. I did not put it inside of the other. No, hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. We're going to do a div here with a deflex. We'll call it list item title, and instead of title here we'll do body, because this is literally the body. Okay, I think that's perfect. We'll call it that way, and then we'll move these two inside just like that, and then we'll create okay, there we go. You got it. There we go. Now we get the title and description, just like how we did it here. We just need to add something for this one. So maybe we'll give it an H5. It's going to be a paragraph for sure. And this one, H5. No, it's not gonna be H5. No, I'm not gonna change it. It's fine. Now we can do something like this. List item, title, and then span. And then here we're going to do font size 1.75 rem, and then a font weight is something like that. Perfect. And then the other one is a paragraph. So list item title P is going to have a very small font size like that. Perfect. Okay, now we are talking. Now we just need to make this two into a row instead of column. Row. And then we need to give it a gap of 48 pixels, right? I kind of forgot. Icon and title, it's 35. So 35 pixels. Or maybe we can do var space 5, because this thing is, I can't find it. Space 5, 1.25 RAM. That's good. Ooh. What happened? Okay, perfect. Not perfect. It's bugging. What is going on with Vue? Get what is going on with you, with Vue. I had to, sorry. Save it. It's bugging. Oh, it's supposed to be the body. Supposed to be, yeah, that's right. Supposed to be column. And supposed to be row. There we go. Thanks Ajax the Riot for following. Welcome to our show. Thanks for joining. Okay. What else do we need to do? Let's just increase this by 5 RAM. Like that. Or 4. There we go. And we just need to give this a gap. A gap of var space 5. Perfect. There you go. And now I can start focusing on the background color of this thing. So we have a padding of, how much was it? For this, I have a padding of 24 pixels. So we can do padding var space 5 as well. And we can do, yeah, border radius. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But I don't have a color white. That's the thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to create this variable color gray. Thanks, Rush, for subscribing. What is going on? This is great. Rush kiss. Okay, going back here, we're going to create those colors. Nice. Color gray is equal to 377. There we go. Just need to increase the border radius. We'll do 1. Okay. But there is something. The height. Not sure where that comes from. Ah, it's this thing right here, the link. So it's supposed to be a row. There we go. So let's go back here, change this to row. And there we go. Finally have our first item. Finally have it. Now we just need to import icons. How do we do that? Go back here. And we just copy it as SVG. So let's go to JavaScript programming language. This one right here. Let's copy this as SVG. Let's go back here, create a new icon component. Icon JavaScript. You know what? It's getting a lot now, so I'm going to create a new folder. It's gonna call it tech. Tech icons. Tech. Create a new file. Icon JavaScript. That view. Gonna create a new template. I'm just gonna paste it there. Just like that. Okay. We can go back in the app and we're going to import those icons. Oh, sorry. Constant icon JavaScript. Define a synchronous component. Supposed to be inside tech. Just like that. And now we can finally use this. And just pass it here. I think there are icons in MDI. I'm looking for... Oh, there are things here. Maybe I can just use this. So I don't need to import anything. Yeah. I think I can use this. So MDI language HTML5. No, definitely not. What's the first one? JavaScript. Is there an icon for JavaScript? JS. Where's JavaScript? That's TypeScript. Oh, there is. Copy the icon. Just like that. I'll call you JavaScript. Programming language. And then in the icon list, this one right here, I can do vIcon, icon, and the size is going to be XL. Did it work? Failed to reload. Let me see. Okay, there's something here. Yep, it worked. But the size is small. So icon size extra large. The thing I don't like about this is it's so limited that I would love to be able to make it bigger. Huh. You know, I think I'll just go back to my previous plan, because another problem I have with this is it's not colored. So I need to manually color them with CSS if I go with this. So you know what? Yeah, plan is still to pass a slot. So I think I just go here with a slot, and the name is going to be icon. Yes. Just like that. I don't think I need the property icon. We don't need that anymore. So I'll get rid of that and go back to the app view, get rid of this. And now, instead of closing it that way, we'll do it like this, and then we need to create here a template with icon and pass here the icon JavaScript. Just like that. Now we got the JavaScript. Yay! Now we just need to adjust it because it's so big. Yay! Whew. Okay. Anyway, let's go back here. And now we just need to adjust the icon and set it back to 87, I think. 87, 87, 87, 87. 87. Did I mess it up? I did mess it up. Yeah, because it's path. It's not gonna work. Yeah, let's change the height and width. Why is it so big? Here the icon is set to 87 by 87. Am I doing something wrong? I'm supposed to be 64 by 64. There you go. Finally. Okay. One down. Beautiful. There's something bothering me. Yeah, there's a margin bottom. Why is there some margin bottom? Go away. Don't want you. There we go. Next up, we're going to create another icon. And that's going to be, what's the next one? HTML. A icon HTML in the room? Can you not? It's bollocks. I'm about to go crazy. What is HTML? Can you find it in Figma? HTML is right here. So we're gonna copy it. That is ridiculous. So I'm going to copy and size it this way. Reduce its height to 87. 87. It's supposed to be 87. That is ridiculous. And I can get rid of ya. Go back here and go template and paste it here. That is bollocks. Can you not? So we're gonna save that and go back to the icons. And right here, we're going to duplicate the icon layer. Are you taking a piss? HTML. Imagine calling it a programming language. It is a hypertext markup. It's a hypertext markup language. And we're going to import the icons. No! Icon HTML define, and we're going to import that like that. And now we're going to replace you with icon HTML just like that. And if we go back to our website, we should have two now right here. There you go. And why is it so big? What is the problem? Oh, it's not supposed to be 87. It's supposed to be 64. It's supposed to be 64. So here, 64. And we can finally get rid of the background color for the icon. This one. Perfect. Now the reason why it's there is because I need to put it in the item B here. There you go. Would you look at that? Can you not? That is bollocks. Great. We managed to do 2 items. happy about that. Now we just need to create the next one, and that's going to be the CSS. Can you believe that? It's CSS, bruv. Let's duplicate that. Turn it into 64. Hold on, let's just type it here. What are we doing? Oh, 64. There you go. We can just copy that as SVG and delete that and go back to VS Code. Create a new icon. We'll call it CSS.view and create a new template. Paste it there. Save it and go back to the app view. Create a new variable. It's going to be icon CSS asynchronous like that, and we're going to do that underneath of the JavaScript right here. I know there's a better way to do this, and that is to for loop. Basically, I'm just going to create a set of data. Honestly, yeah. We can do that. I can do that. Constant text stack is equal to an array of objects. It's going to be title, JavaScript, description, programming language, URL, and then icon is going to be the icon JavaScript, like that. Yeah. And then the next one would be what's underneath of it. HTML, CSS. There you go. I think that's perfect. But the problem with this is that I have to. I did not implement it like a grid system that automatically creates a row. I purposely separated them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to v4 item in text stack. For the key is the item title, and then the title is title, description, icon, item.icon, icon list. That's just how easy it is, fam. It's very easy. Now, if we save that, and if we go back here, we have all of them. But no, the icon doesn't work. So let's double check that, shall we? I think it's supposed to be item in text stack. Okay, let's try and use okay. There we go. See? Very easy. Now we just need to make sure maybe there's a better way to implement this. If I go here instead of I'm not using TypeScript. I was thinking of creating an interface. But I don't think it's gonna work. Nothing wrong if you try. Okay. Let me try items. Array. But I need to define it. Because I don't have an interface. Create a prop items with as array that accepts title, description, URL. But it's not gonna work. This is so weird. This is weird. Usually I just create a new like interface. And that's going to be like item. Yeah, kind of like this. But I'm not using TypeScript, so there's that. You know what? Let's install TypeScript. npm install TypeScript. We are going to use TypeScript. So now we can just like that. Now we can go back to icon list and define an interface item. What now? Ah! Can do it here. We need to create a new folder, types, and that's going to be called data types, types.ts. Here we're just going to create an interface item, list item, no, icon list item. It's going to have a title, which is a string, and a description, which is going to be a string, not an icon, but a URL. There you go. What else do I need? What else do I need? That's it, right? Title, description, URL. We can just export this. What? What do you mean? Am I missing something? I did. Might be missing the file extension .ts. Huh? It's literally .ts. Maybe let's rename it to app types .ts. No, still the same. No. Oh. Install TypeScript view. Oh yeah, I don't have tsconfig, that's why. Just put you here. I need to create tsconfig. Where do we put that? I don't remember. I'm not sure if it's in the root. I don't think so. Is it in the root? I think it's in the root. I will just create a new file here. tsconfig.json. Not sure if I'm doing it right, but we need a compiler option for sure. Compiler options. That's not it. And I need types. Node, yeah. A target. No, not a target. Maybe base URL, yeah. It's supposed to be dot. And the path is going to be, yeah, src. I think that's it. What else? No, not out there. Map root. Root directories. Type roots. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure if it's right. There's a type here. There's no types here. At types. Oh, there is one here. Okay, I think we're good there. Same thing. If you're using options API, you need to set the compiler option strict to true. I'm not using options. Isolated modules. Compiler options. Isolated modules. Set it to true. Because Vite uses ES build for transpiling type scripts and is subject to single file transpile limitations. So true. What else? If you're using options API, which I'm not, if you have configured resolver aliases in your build tool, For example, compiler options, path, src, okay, hold on. I don't think I need that. Instead of going this way, I'm going to do lang ts define props, and this one I'm going to create an interface item Is it because I'm using setup? Stop. The first type since it cannot be used directly in defined props. You should use prop type. Kill doesn't work. There really is a problem here, huh? I don't recall how I created this project, unfortunately. Can I do this? View, add, TypeScript. It's not recognized. npx, view, add, TypeScript. Cannot. How is my package to JSON? Nope. To existing view project. Okay, let's try npm install view at view /CLI global. So that should install view CLI, and then I can just run the command view add TypeScript. Or at least that's what they told me to do.
Bleat, bleat, bleat.
Did it cause any issues? Nope. So let's try. View, version. Cross fingers. Nice. Okay, so view, add TypeScript. TypeScript. It's gonna explode. Is it gonna explode? There are uncommitted changes in the current repository. It's recommended to commit or stash them first. No. I don't want to lose my shit, so there's that. I'm going to commit you. Okay. I'm going to commit you to I'll undo whatever I did here. Like that. And I'll add you there. I'll add you there. I'll add you there. I'll add you there. And I'll add you there. And then I'll undo you because I don't need you. I don't need you. Let's do it again. Cross fingers. Okay. Successfully installed. Use class style component syntax. Yes. Use Babel alongside TypeScript required for modern mode. Auto-detected polyfills. Yes. Convert all JS files to TS. Yes. I don't have much, so there's that. No. Skip type checking of all declaration files. Recommended. Yes. Ah. What? Because I already have one. Okay, so I'm going to do npm uninstall at, what was it again? TypeScript. There's a conflict, so let's remove that. That's gonna take a while. Okay. Now let's double check it first. Okay. Okay. Let's run it again. Yes. No. Why? It's the same thing anyway, so it don't matter. Yes. 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 No. Yes. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna undo all of this. but I'm still going to uninstall TypeScript because it didn't remove it. There you go. Now and then we need to push it. There we go. And then do it again. Cross fingers. Yes. Yes, yes, no, yes. What? Okay, we're gonna ask ChatGPT about this because this is ridiculous now. Where is ChatGPT when you need him? The error you're encountering suggests that the view CLI is unable to find the app view template file during the TypeScript plugin installation. Okay. I need to remove everything. I need to remove the node modules, which is weird, but okay. Maybe it's because I'm running my view. So let's just undo that. And sure, remove everything. Just like that. And then run it again. And then view add TypeScript. Yes. Yes, yes, no, yes. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Cannot find module. Which one is it? View. Generator template. src app.view. I don't need it to create one for me. I think it's replacing my app view, which is not good. Okay, you know what? Let's just install it manually. npm install hyper d TypeScript at view CLI plugin TypeScript. Let me just double check my shit. view CLI plugin TypeScript. That's version 5. Okay. And now I need to create a new file, which is called tsconfig.json, just the one we did earlier. Config.json. And according to ChatGPT, I need to paste this. So there you have it. And then I don't have any JavaScript file. And now I need to update this to this. Right. In the src folder, it's looking for app.view, which I have it here. And I guess I need to change this to like this. Okay. It's the same shit. Let's audit. Post CSS line return parsing error. Okay. It's definitely not gonna work. There we go. Preprocessed dependencies says embedded, not found. Did you try and install it? It's asking me to install things. Okay. Your wish is my command. But now would it allow me to create an interface? It's not even allowing me yet. Type. Not even. So that's ridiculous. All that for what? Okay, still working. Hi. Items. Okay. This is bothering me. But let's see. Let's see if any of this works. So I have icon list value and I have items. So I can do items dot item dot items dot. No, it's not gonna work because I need to loop through them. So I'm gonna need to create a new div here with list items, container, and inside we're going to do v4, which is going to be for each item in items. We're going to do a key, and that's going to be the item dot title. Not sure if that's even gonna work. No, this is wrong. I should put it here. I should put it here. I am certain that's not gonna work. And boy, was I right. What's going on with my... This is so Stupid. So it did loop. It did loop. Hold on, why there's 3 of them? How because of this? Supposed to be items is equal to, what's the name of it? Tech stack. Tech stack. I need to get rid of this. And I need to get rid of this. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. Actually worked. There's just nothing in it. So now, inside of the item, we can have item, the title, and item description. There we go. Okay. We're talking. I think it's more like my VS Code is not set up properly. Yeah. I think this one is not set up properly. That's why I'm having errors. I think it's fine. I'll figure it out later. So now I can get rid of this. And now we just need the icon. Yo, Rene, what's up? How are you doing? You asked me last time when I'm going to code. Here we go. We are coding. How are you doing? I've been live streaming for like 5 hours. It's like the other half because earlier I streamed for like 3 hours. And I had to like eat, so I stopped it. And this is part 2. I've been working on my website for quite some time. I think I'm gonna keep doing this until I finish working on this. But I still plan to play though. Maybe later. Okay, now what? For the icon, how can I pass it? Because it's an SVG. I'm great. Super great. It's just, yeah. Tired of this. We had some problems with animations earlier and it was frustrating. But other than that, we're doing fine. I think we managed to do a lot. I've been working on this earlier. Like this whole fading effect. It's quite frustrating. And we managed to do some. And now I've been working on this. I managed to do everything, but I'm like, maybe there's a way to make it easier to implement. I just need to change some data sets and it's gonna do its own thing. Because earlier I'm manually setting up each component. I'm reusing the same component, but I'm passing data on it like manually as a property or as a props. But now I thought like, okay, maybe I can just create a JSON object and then loop through those and display them. And that's the best way to do it. But now my issue is the icon. And I've had issues with TypeScript. I've been trying to install it and I think I managed to install it, but the problem now is I'm having this weird VS Code problem, which is fine. I'll figure it out later. Now I just need to figure out the icon because earlier I'm using a slot to pass an SVG code to it. Okay, for doing it like that, thinking. Is there a way to create a property? Like icon? But any is not the best type for this. A component? Let's see. And then instead of doing it like this, I can do what I did earlier. Component is item icon. Like that. And then going back to the app view, I have here icon JavaScript, but its data type is defined component. So I'm not sure it's gonna work. It actually worked. There you go. I was like, how can I make it work? Huh. Interesting. Let's do the link. Item URL, target blank. Yes, but instead of learn more, we're going to do a V icon. Icon. Is that the icon that we can use? Yes. Okay, that's great. That's okay for me. Now we can go back to designing. Should be center, right? And then next is justify content space between. There we go. Let's go back here, list item. Instead of start, we go center and then justify content space between. Perfect. I never used Vue before. I have worked with Next and Astro. How is it working with Vue? is good, but sometimes it gets very confusing. I mentioned this earlier. Like, there's composition API, there's options API. I like it. Not gonna lie, I like it. I used it when I worked my previous company. It's a good library, but it has a lot of weird stuff. Like, doesn't make any sense why there's two API to create a component. They should just stick with composition. But other than that, it's good. I like that it's straightforward to use compared to React. React has a lot of like doing this just to implement a component. With Vue, it's easy, at least. Like making conditions, for example, looping through components, passing a prop. Very straightforward. I don't remember how to pass a prop with React. Passing props in React. How do they do it? Oh, you can just directly create them in the function. I don't know, I kind of prefer the way Vue.js creates props. I think it's easier to read. Yeah. That's just me though. Anyway, let's go back here. At least we managed to display the stacks. We can go back to developing and go back here in the container. Now I can do something like this and then display. What if I do grid? Grid template rows, auto, right? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm using like, I forgot it. No, we're not gonna do it like this. What was I doing? Oh no, I think it's fine. Now let's do it in the app view. I need to do it here as well, just to test it. There we go. Now we can just set this back to like, no, like that. So we're no longer creating a slot. We're just passing it as is. And I guess I just need to make sure that I follow what I have here. So on the other side, I have text.a. Such a weird way to implement this, but this is what I thought of when I was designing this. Hello, Hosan. Thanks for joining. Can you update your Shopify PHP Udemy course? Can't promise. I have so many stuff, honestly. I'm updating the Tailwind CSS course though. I think my main focus is that. And the Liquid. What else do I need? I think it's good. I need to move the HTML to the other side, which is here. Like that. The Python CSS on the A. Oh, I already have it here. TypeScript. Okay, let's do it one by one. Second one is TypeScript. High-level programming language. High-level programming language. URL typescriptlang.org. Is it right? Yep. You are right. And we're going to create under icon in the tag. It's going to be icon typescript.view. And we can create a template. And then I'm going back here. I'm going in languages. Look for the TypeScript. Copy, paste, resize it to 64 by 64. We copy it as SVG, go back to VS Code, paste it like so. Just like that. Save it. Now what is next one? Might as well just do it. Unity. I don't think they have Unity here. SVG icon unity.view template, paste it like so. Not sure if this is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I have no idea. Icon TypeScript. So we're going to create those icons. Icon TypeScript, define icon TypeScript, and then constant icon unity is equal to define asynchronous component. Okay, and then go back here. Unity supposed to be engine unity.com icon unity, save it, go back to the browser, refresh the page, scroll down. It actually worked. It actually worked. Now we just gotta make sure that this is right, because the SVG don't make any sense. So we'll just set it to 64 by 64. Okay, now we're talking. That's a good start. That is a good start. I'm happy about this. Yeah. It's just funny because this says the stacks that I used to build web apps, and then there's Unity. I mean, technically you can build web apps using game engine, using Unity, because there's like OpenGL. Yeah, you can export it as OpenGL. Do they still use OpenGL? Shut up! It's the same guy again. Man, I hate when this bots just announce. They're just bots, honestly. Hi. Anyway, what was I talking? Unity OpenGL. Do they still use it? They still use it. So yeah, you can still build web apps using Unity. You can even export it as Android app, which technically a web app. I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm yapping. Let's go back and finish this, because later on I'm stopping. What else do I need? The Python, Supabase, and Figma. Python, Supabase. Supabase? It's crazy. You have that in you. Copy as SVG. Delete. Go back to VS Code. Create a new icon. Icon Python. That view. Template. Paste it in there. Save it. Create a new file. Icon Supabase. That view. Template. And then let's look for database. Where is database? Supabase. Where is Supabase? I think it's not here. It's in hosting. API. Nope. Backend as a service. There you go. Copy, duplicate, resize it as 64 by 64. Copy it as SVG. Go back to VS Code. Paste it here. Tab, save, close. Create a new icon. What's the last one? Shoot, I forgot. What is the next one? It's Figma. I almost forgot about that. I'm using Figma, mate. Figma the view. Can you not? It's slapping the bass, huh? Peter Parker. Okay, let's just focus here. Figma, where is Figma? Design. That's definitely not it. User interface? Nope. Sidechain, definitely not that. CSS? Nope. Design, there you go. Figma, voila. What is this? Zeppelin. Copy paste. Resize it to 64 by 64. Zoom in. Copy the entire as SVG. Go back to VS Code. Paste it like so. Tab. Save. Go back to the app view and start creating the icons. So it should be constant Python icon Python I'm being annoying, am I? Next one is Supabase. Constant icon Supabase. Come on. Constant icon Figma. There you go. Let's do this. All the way here. Should be Python. Okay, let me just double check this. JavaScript, CSS, TypeScript, Unity. Okay, Python. It's a programming language. Python.org. Is it right? It is right. There you go. And then you are supposed to be icon Python. Voila. Next one, Supabase. It's not a Firebase alternative, but rather a... What did I write? I wrote dedicated never mind. There you go. And there you go. Save it. Go back to the browser. Refresh the page. We are done! Blah! I changed it up a bit for sure, but I am good. I do not need to do anything else because I thought I'm gonna use arrow, but I think it's much better like this. At least they know that it's a link. There we go. CSS, TypeScript, Unity, HTML, Python, Supabase, and Figma. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we just finished. What if I do this? It's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's not bad. Hell yeah. And I can finally get rid of this long ass text. This is much better. I have more plans for this one, definitely. I want to add like floating stuff around the page. And maybe like effects, just to make it more personal of my artistic side, you know? And then after this, here, I'm going to, actually, I'm announcing something, and that's going to be about you guys. I'm gonna announce it on Discord and probably on YouTube as well. Basically, what I need is your feedback, guys, like legit feedback. And then you can send me your your feedback on Discord. I'm going to create a new channel, and then you guys can link me anything that you want to be, referenced in the feedback section. Basically, I'm going to design it. I'm going to design it here, right here, and then you'll have your quote, your feedback quote, and then you can share your social media account, your LinkedIn, if you want to be linked, So it's a good how do you call this? If someone visit my webpage, you guys are there as well. You're part of this, and they can visit you, and maybe they want to work with you. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. At least we're all collaborating too. That's my next plan. That's what I'm gonna put here. And then underneath, I'm going to display all my projects, like all the websites I have, and just showcase them. I have more projects in mind that I want to implement. I want to develop myself. I'm going to try Gatsby. I'm going to try Framer as well. It's a no-code platform. It's like what you see, what you get editor. I haven't touched it, but I want to try it. I think it'll be good as a portfolio as well. Just showcase my skills. But yeah, that's it. We're finally done. I'm gonna push it. We gonna push it. I'm not gonna make branch. I don't think it matters. It's not like someone's reviewing my work. I review my work, so. Later in the future, I'll definitely optimize this. Maybe I'm going to create my own API. Maybe I'm going to implement Supabase and just, set up a table for all of this data and just manually, and then just fetch it through API. And that's another idea. And voila. Definitely a different icon. Deploy. Commit. Check out Rive for animations. Yeah, I've heard about that. I actually tried it before. For like when I was doing Unity development. Yeah. Yeah, I used this before when I was doing Unity development. Do they have like showcase? I would love to see showcases. Case studies? No. Please have a showcase. Community files. Support. Game UI. Websites. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, this is a good reference. I like this. Yeah. I might implement some of this. Thanks for that, Rene.
With Rive, you can create an interactive illustration to make your website more engaging, to offer a more interesting experience. In the following videos, we will see all you need to know about this hero animation, the rig, the animation, the state machine, and how to implement it on your website.
Okay, that's good. Definitely bookmark this to study. Thanks for that, Rene. Appreciate it. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to stop now because we're going to the gym. And yeah, I'm just gonna rest for a little bit. I'm happy. At least it's done. The section that I want to build. That's what I'm referring to. Did I push it? I don't think I did. There we go. And yeah, I actually bought a domain for this website, so good. Basically, my entire CI/CD is just when I push to the main, it runs an action and it updates my website, which is pretty cool. I don't have to build anything; it builds its own. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I'll definitely come back. I'm not sure if it's gonna be later tonight or tomorrow. Depends on how much time I spend on the gym. But yeah, maybe I'll come back home and then just play games. Yeah, just for a little bit late at night. I still want to spend some time. I'm enjoying this. I enjoyed this day. Because earlier I was like, I'm just coding on my own. I might as well just live stream this. Since Rene mentioned that he wants to see me code. So there we go. I'm coding live. So this one's specifically for you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for joining. I'll see you soon. I'll definitely live stream again tomorrow to continue my work. That's basically what I'm gonna keep doing. Okay. See you, Rene, or who else is in here. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. Have a good day. Have a good night. Love you all. Peace.